My dream is to one day become a Premier League club owner. And this season, we could make that dream a reality because we're in the Championship, just one division away from being a Premier League club. Now, getting here was not easy. We've had to grind from the very bottom in EFL League 2 all the way to the Championship, and the fact that we've done it in 2 seasons is a miracle. But now competing in the Championship, it's going to be a completely different ball game. There are clubs here who have had years of Premier League experience, deeper pockets than us, and truth be told, even with talents like Ethan Mbappe in our team, the Brazilian sensation Renato Teixeira, the Rose brothers, the truth is, we're not good enough for the Championship. A lot of changes need to happen in our team. This season is going to be the toughest in S2GFC's history. We're back, boys. S2GFC's back for Season 3, of course, in the Championship. But you know where things begin for us, of course. It's the S2GFC offices, where for the first time, we've got a trophy to display. That's right, boys. For winning the playoffs last year, we actually got a trophy. I don't know why, because technically we didn't win the league or anything. But hey, it's kind of like S2GFC's first ever trophy. So we'll keep that on display until we win something serious. But boy, were playoffs stressful, man. We had to really grind last season to make it to the Championship. I really don't want to go through that this year. So if possible, direct promotion, boys. That would be the dream. But I know it's going to be super difficult because this season, we're going to be competing against the likes of Leeds United, Ipswich Town, Everton. These are all clubs that have been in the Premier League. I'm not even sure if our team's going to be good enough to even be in the fight for promotion. Because you look at our overalls, look at the fullbacks that we've got. The team's clearly not good enough. We need to make signings and improve the team. The thing is, guys, we can't even use the academy all that much anymore. Because the players we get won't be good enough and there won't be time to grow them. To be fair, last couple of seasons, we were able to scout quite a few academy players like Renato Teixeira, Rivero, the centre-back, Blanco, the Argentinian left-back. So yeah, I would say our academy project has been a success, but now we're going to have to rely on proper transfers to improve this team. Now, the good news is this season, we're already starting out our budget at 6 million. That's because the Championship is a relatively popular league and we're getting some broadcast money from it. Last couple of seasons in lower divisions, we were literally starting out with a budget of 0 and we had to negotiate our sponsors and everything. So having a starting budget of 6 mil should help us out a lot. But don't you worry, guys, I'm not stopping you. We're back in the S2GFC offices, making calls left and right to get more sponsors. Of course, all our contracts ran out last season with Mass Plus, with Under Armour. So we're back to square one. But the good thing is, it means we can generate some more money. Now, to start with, funnily enough, Under Armour just do not want to negotiate with us. No sort of renewal. I don't know why. I mean, we got promoted in the most dramatic fashion. Surely I thought at least they'd put in a renewal offer. Interestingly enough, Umbro have come in with an offer. Remember, they were our sponsors when we were back in EFL League 2. Now, they made some good kits for us, but they gave us the worst contract in history. So yeah, I don't even want to see what their contract is because they made a fool out of us when we were a teeny tiny club when we needed help. We're not signing with them. But there is an offer from Puma. This could be huge. They're a pretty big brand in the sports space, and now that they're seeing us in the Championship, one division away from the Premier League, they've come in with a spicy offer. Oh my days, they're offering us 8 million and we could earn an additional 3 million if we get a playoff spot come January. I mean, guys, this is a no-brainer. Sign the contract. Bro, I don't think we've seen this kind of money in the club's bank accounts like ever. 14 million is huge. But we still have a shirt sponsor to lock up. And here's the contract from Messi for Mass Plus. They're offering us 5 million, which isn't too bad. But they also want us to sign 2 more Argentinian players. I mean, that's cool, but we don't want a full squad of Argentinians. We're an English club. Oh, but they want me to loan Blanco, who we've just, of course, discovered from the Youth Academy projects. They want us to loan him out to Inter Miami. Bro, Mass Plus are basically trying to make us a feeder club to Inter Miami. And no, I'm not going to stand for that. I know that's good money, but we're not accepting it. But you know who's Mass Plus's biggest competitor? Prime. And lately, Prime have been offering a ton of contracts to sports clubs. And that's why they even sent me free Prime to bribe me. But you know what? Their offer, 7 mil. And if we get more eyeballs on the club by facing a Premier League club at some point, maybe in the FA Cup, maybe in the Carabao Cup, they'll fund us with another 3 million. Bro, now that we're in the Championship, these contracts are getting crazy. Of course, we're signing with Prime. 21 million, boys. That is crazy. But there's more. My boy Wang Haijian, the Chinese Chavi who we signed because of Temu, well, he's got them convinced to be our sleeve sponsor again. That's another cheeky 2 million into our bank accounts. Bro, with this money, I really think we can build a solid team, boys. But first, guys, we've got a big decision to make. Stadium upgrade. Currently, we've got a stadium with a seating capacity of just 10,920 people. We're in the championship now. Surely we need a bigger stadium. And honestly, I really like this one, Town Park. Over 10,000 people can come and watch us. It's gonna cost us 7 million to upgrade here. But you know what? In a season like this where we've got a ton of money, I think it's the correct time to do it, boys. We need a stadium upgrade to fulfill our fans' demands. More people need to come in to watch Arlo Rose, Renato Teixeira. Of course, we're renaming the stadium after Dave Rooney, last year's S2GFC legend. And there you go, boys. The new stadium is ready, but our bank account isn't because we're now down to 16 mil. Hey, I feel like we had to upgrade our stadium. But now can we finally get into making signings? Well, not quite. We still have quite a few players whose contracts are expiring. One of them is Tony Wynn, our right back. Honestly, I think we do need to sign a new right back, but for now, I don't mind keeping him to be backup. So we'll give him like a 3-year extension. But the important contract is Wang Haijian. Bro, this guy literally gets us guaranteed money from Temu every year. Absolutely, we're gonna give him a new deal. Can we get away with offering him the same amount of wages he was earning? We can, but with the signing bonus, absolutely fine. I mean, it's literally a fraction of the money that came from Temu. There you go. Wang stays at S2GFC. Oh, and talking about Wang, he also won goal of the season for that banger he scored for us. And that means we get to give him a play style. He's already got long ball and anticipate. Got to give him power shot to improve his shooting. But now, guys, with all the admin stuff done, it's time to reveal our new kits for the season. And we're starting with the goalkeeper kit, and I quite like this. A different color. The Temu logo looks nice. Prime, of course, on it. Oh, but the home kit actually looks cold, man. I feel like it's got a really unique design, but what I love about it is the championship logo on the sleeve. Hopefully soon in this kit, we can make it to the Prem. And no way, guys, for our weekend, we've kind of nabbed Inter Miami. I guess we're taking revenge on Messi for offering us a terrible contract with Mass Plus. In the comments below, I want y'all to rate our kits out of 10. And also, while you're down there, subscribe to the channel too. This season's gonna be epic. Alright, guys, finally out of the S2GFC offices, all the admin stuff is done. We can now focus on preparing for the championship. Our season literally begins in like a couple of months against Bournemouth. They've been relegated down to the championship. It's gonna be a big test. Now, you guys know last season we were using the 4-4-2. That was the formation that we've been using from day one. But we quickly realized it's just not good enough to compete at the higher level in England. So we switched to like a 4-4-1-1. Now, the problem with this formation is that not all players are happy. Arlo Rose, who's been our main man from pretty much day one, we've had to demote him to play on the right midfield position. And he's kind of pissed. I'll be honest, boss. I can't see my little brother take on a big role playing as a cam while I'm being pushed out wide. Nah, that's not me. If you can't accommodate me as a striker, then it's best I choose another path for my career. Okay, guys, I knew something like this was gonna happen. Arlo Rose just was not gonna sit back, watch his brother become one of the superstars of the team, Renato Teixeira take his striker spot, and now I've got to make a decision. Do I agree to Arlo Rose's demands and make him our striker? That would mean Teixeira would have to play out wide. Or do I stick to what I originally had planned, but be forced to sell Arlo Rose? Guys, I don't think I can bring myself to sell Arlo Rose just yet. He's still only 22. The reason we're a championship club is Arlo Rose. And so, yes, I'm changing up our tactics. And what I've planned is Arlo Rose at striker, with Teixeira having a ton of pace. I think he could do well as a left midfielder. And Kusej is left-footed anyway, so he can maybe cut inside from the right. I think this should solve all our problems. And I guess we can keep Arlo Rose happy that way. And now we can actually spend some money improving this team. Because let's be honest, with the current overalls, we're not going to be a Premier League club. We need at least a few players above that 75 overall, maybe even some 80 rated players. Because yeah, right now, in terms of overall, we might be the worst championship club. Okay, guys, I've got a crazy idea.
No! God, please, no!
Just hear me out. James Rodriguez.
Is that a trick question?
You might be thinking, are you out of your mind? 34 years old, 79 rated. Look at his face, he can barely run. But what I'm also seeing is unbelievable quality. Ball control, crossing, dribbling. In that cam position, he could have a tremendous impact. I know he's not going to play every game. We don't need him to play every game because we've got Max Rose. But I think this is something what S2GFC is missing. A veteran who's got Champions League experience, World Cup experience that can come in and help everyone else. And guys, his contract contract's expiring too. I think we could get a solid deal on this. Bro, can you also imagine how big our brand will be signing James? We're gonna get a lot of fans and viewers from Colombia. I'm starting with a 5 mil offer, and they've countered with 10. That is crazy. I'm not paying 10 million for James. As good as he is, we've got to be sensible. Let's keep negotiating. 6 million is my next offer. Bro, they're sticking with 10. Are you kidding me? Let's try again with 7 million. That might be my final offer for James, and they're gonna think about it. If we spend anything more than that, I think it's gonna hurt the club, because I do still want to sign a fullback, because that's, I think, what we're missing as well. But let's just first get through the next few days and see what they come back with on James. Well, looks like they haven't accepted it, boys, and we're gonna have to negotiate again. I don't think spending more than 7 million makes sense, boys, especially in a season where we just bought a new stadium. The offer is gonna have to be 7 mil. They've at least got it down to 10, but I can't spend that kind of money. 7.5 million, guys. Let's keep trying, and we've got it down to 8. 8 million, though, for a 34-year-old. You guys are gonna roast me in the comments, but I genuinely believe James could bring in quality unlike we've ever seen, and I think we've got a deal at 7.5. That was some ruthless negotiations. Okay, the job's not done yet, though, because we're gonna have to offer him a contract. I'm trying for a 2-year deal, because if we get to the Premier League, I feel like his experience could also help. Oh, but wages, I don't want to be offering him something crazy, so let's go with 22,000 per week. That would make him, I think, one of our highest paid players. In fact, let's bring it down to 20. We don't want to be overpaying and stretching our budget. And looks like 20 will work as long as we put in some bonuses, which I will remove the appearance bonus. I'm okay with the signing one. And there you go. James has signed the contract. And here we go, boys. James Rodriguez is being unveiled. A former Real Madrid player is now going to be donning the S2GFC shirts. Our club has progressed so far. And I personally think, guys, that this is a huge upgrade. We don't need James to use his pace and run. We need his talent to help the likes of Teixeira, Arlo, Rose all get chances. And I think that's what James can bring. Okay, we're down to 7 mil now, but I still think we can make some signings with that. But before anything else, it's time for our championship debut. Oh man, this is going to be epic because it's our new stadium as well. New stadium, new division, new beginnings for us as well. And of course, don't forget, we've got James Rodriguez in the team. Already we're seeing his quality, playing the ball out wide. Arlo Rose also made a statement wanting to play as a striker. He better now live up to it. James Rodriguez on the ball. Again, close control dribbling, but he's finding the championship a bit more physical. Oh, and we've been opened up here. Our fullback's not able to compete. It's Justin Kluivert who we're defending against here, who's gotten completely past us. Cross towards the back post. Preston making a big save. Bro, so far we are getting a reality check in the championship. Oh, Kluivert has gone through. Joseph Holden just cannot keep up his sliding. Preston making the save again. Oh, they've just opened us up. That was class, and fair enough. That was such a well-worked goal. I can't even be mad. Out wide for Renato Teixeira, and now it's James Rodriguez. One thing we know about him, we get him into shooting range, he could cause problems, and that's a big save. Joseph Holden's going sliding in. He didn't time that at all. It's going to be a booking, but it could also be a goal for our opponents. Oh, my days. We just got chippy-chipped. But yeah, that's how our first championship game ends. Utter disaster. I think one issue we've got is we're playing Teixeira and Couché in completely different positions. So they're going to need a bit of time to adapt. I will try and convert Vasily Couché to a right midfielder. Should only take about a couple of weeks. And let's go ahead and make Teixeira a left midfielder. Will take him about a month. But the thing is, he has got the pace to master this position. So we can make it work. Meanwhile, guys, we're heading into a game against West Brom. Okay, for this game, thinking about making a change to our team though. Maybe instead of White, we'll put Blanco in, our 16-year-old fullback that we discovered from Argentina. Don't forget, people rate him highly. Even Messi wanted him to be loaned out to Inter Miami. Our second championship game, boys, and I want to get some points on the board. James Rodriguez, oh, that pass was brilliant for Arlo Rose to try and attack, but the heavy touch. You're not going to get away with that in the championship. Wang looking back for James. We're seeing him now link up with all our players, which is really nice to see. Ethan Mbappe trying to find some space. Going back for James, who could pop one from distance, but it gets blocked. James Rodriguez again. Maybe I can take one from distance. Oh, he struck that one really well. Wang looking for James. He's in that position where he can maybe get onto his left. Instead, goes back for Wang. Oh, what did Wang do there? That was crazy. He's earned us a free kick. Bro, we might need to upgrade Wang from the Chinese Xavi to the Chinese Iniesta. Arlo Rose, I'm sorry, but we're making you step aside. Because, of course, I'm taking this with James Rodriguez. He is a free kick specialist. Bro, the roof's going to be off this place if James can get this one up and over. Go on, James. Do something special. No, it hits the wall. One thing that James will add is ability from set pieces. And already it's a dangerous ball, but saved by the keeper. Renato Teixeira Looking for James Rodriguez. Finding a bit of space. Oh, he almost spotted the gap. Renato Teixeira finally getting a chance to dribble inwards. Doing really nicely. Looking for Ethan Mbappe. No! What is our luck, man? That came off the post. James again attacking. Lovely ball for Ethan Mbappe. These two combining well. James again, looking for Arlo Rose. Could this be our first goal? No, it gets deflected and saved. Bro, we deserve 3 points in this game. We've given it everything. James putting the ball in. Arlo Rose can't win the header. It's going to get cleared again. Only for Ethan Mbappe, though, who puts in a ball for Arlo Rose, but he's not good in the air. Full time, and I still can't believe that we didn't get 3 points from this game. We were so much better. But hey, we've got our first points in the championship. And after our performance here, I do feel like we belong in this league. By the way, something I completely forgot was to give the Player of the Season award for last season. Now, this caused a bit of controversy because our nominees from last season were Ethan Mbappe, our top assister, and Renato Teixeira, our top scorer. People in the comments were fuming because Preston wasn't nominated. Arlo Rose wasn't nominated. I do understand where you guys are coming from, but I feel these two were the best players from last year. I do feel bad for Preston, though, because the main reason he wasn't nominated is he's a goalkeeper. And for goalkeepers to win these kind of awards, they're going to have to do something completely extraordinary. But looks like Preston has taken this well. I may not be seen, but I'll keep grinding until they can't ignore me. That is a cold statement from Patrick Preston. For now, though, 64% of you guys voted for Renato Teixeira, so he is your player of the season. Now, guys, Renato is being put into a completely different position, and that's why we're giving him finesse shot. I think that'll be perfect for him cutting down the left side. We're heading into our next championship game for now, and this time I do want the win. We're yet to win in this league. Looks like we're gonna have to keep waiting to get a win because we've just been opened up and it's Cardiff 1-0. Guys, I think I got really overconfident on how the championship was gonna be because so far, we're being schooled. Couché on the left looking to help create something. It's a good ball for Arlo Rose. Could be his first goal in the championship, and it is. He demanded to play in the striker position. We oblige, and he's repaying the faith. Second off, and I'm thinking, let's keep the pressure up by bringing on Max Rose. We can play him on that right side.
A few moments later.
Oh, that is a lovely cross, and there was nothing we can do about it. James Rodriguez firing one from distance, and that wasn't too far. Just not good enough in the championship so far, man. As things stand, we're 23rd in the league, in the relegation zone. I'll be honest, guys, this feels totally different to what League One felt like. It feels like 2 or 3 levels way above. And our squad just can't compete. Did we make a mistake signing James? Because maybe I think it was the defense that needed investments. Now, with about just a week left for the window to shot and just 7.3 million in the bank, we really find ourselves in a tricky position. I don't think there's enough time to make a signing, but we somehow need to, especially a defender. And next episode, our focus is going to be on entirely that, because if we don't do it, I think relegation will be our only option.